Alright guys, welcome back to the Brand New Blue Variety channel. Today's video we're going to be doing, be doing part 4 here of the Minecraft World series. So, the next part, this is the last thing that we have to look at in the first half of the world, or first part of the world. So, it starts with this area out here. So I had like a major little fight where I used armor stands and had a British and French forces fight, and we had this full auto stuff and taking out men, and then French win, and so we have them victorious, and then we have French soldiers over. So this whole house is where the battle took place, just over there, and then the whole house is occupied by French forces. So there used to be like a little treaty signing going on out here, but those have been removed recently, obviously, because the battle's over. So I, simulate French commanders and stuff by dyeing the leather armor different colors for ranks and things like that. But this is the house we're going to proceed to look at here. Those are some troops over there and that stuff. This is the house, the property we're going to be exploring. So we open this up. These little areas where I experimented with bars and things like, compact decoration of houses. So we have some little bar down here. Entrance to the back of the property there. Back here, we got some stuff. Fireplace. Leads you up to this part of the second floor. Some bedroom in there. And this is back in the day when they used a wash bowl to wash. There's no showers or proper bathrooms. Proper showers or modern bathrooms in this house, just those wash bowls. So this is an older style house with older style accessories in it. Explore around here a little bit. We got this room here. We got this where some leather dyeing up here and some armor stands. French dude there. And I believe, there's stairs up here. There's multiple second floor. The second floor is super big in this house, but it's divided out into multiple places with stairwells throughout the house. So we have some guards there. There used to be a French commander. Yeah, here he is. So this is, you can see his uniform slightly different. Some armor in there. Obviously that's not a real what officer looked like back then, but that's just what I could do within the means. And then there it goes up even higher to yet another set of bedrooms, or another bedroom. So we've got that there. So that's inside the house. Quite a sizable house. We've got those older style beds there. So that's that. That's the main part of the property there. Fly around here. We got a little crop farm growing wheat, carrots, beets, and more wheat there. So this is actually how you can use your farms in your survival world. You only need a little patch of water in this game to fertilize a large amount of soil. So a little amount of water goes a long way, and then you can have a little patch in there for your composter. So that's that. We've got various pathways around here. Some ore tied down there. Little fire pit that's not being used, and we got some army drill going on over here. We've got a commander and some men there. That's sort of how they were lined up during the battle. Some trees there, and then a little shed. Not really anything of importance in here, but they got guards outside of it. So these are just extra doors that you can find in a shed there. Come up here. And some extra stuff there. Obviously a very expensive diamond things. Probably should switch those out. Then it's just a spare ladder. Doesn't lead anywhere. So that's that place. I wouldn't really call this part of the property, but it's next to the property. Some more lava overflows there. And a little compact aquarium. That's why my game's getting a little laggy around this area, because there's lots of fish inside this small space, as you can see there. And I put these pillars in there just to like have the fish swim all around them. So it's very compact in here, we could just say. Lots of different ethnic groups of fish there. So that's that. And that's about it for this half of the world. So since we still got time, we're going to start our journey to the other half. So our other half is what is known as Eps Park. And this is what, if I keep going at it, will become the city. So it's going to have suburbs. You know, this is a lot stricter buildings. The houses have to be designed modern. There's certain buildings you need. There's certain places buildings have to go. You know, it's not going to be random like out here. There's a road, paved, things are paved. There's sidewalks, you know, places that you need, you know, parking lots, not, you know, what's going on over here. So we're going to be leaving the randomized area. So there are 3 modes of transportation that you can use in this game to get to the city. Obviously, we could fly, so that would make it 4 modes. You can ride a horse along that path that I have there. Take a mine cart, and then ride a boat on ice. And as you may know in this game, boats on ice are extremely fast. So I'm just going to take that way, just for the quickest way for the sake of this video. So it's going to be hard to control here. It's going to be going so fast. As you can see, it looks like it's going backwards. It's going so fast. And I have my coordinates up just in case, you know, you get lost or, you know, something where you may need those. So that's that. I'm just going to turn this boat around. Or, you know what, I'm going to be staying in the city. So this is where, anytime I build something new in this world, it's usually in this part. So we have these little stations here. There's an abandoned house over there that was never finished. I was going to take the slower route so you could see that going by, but it, like I said, it's a slower route. So this isn't really the nicest design, but it works for what its purpose is. Boat parking. And then we got some signs there. You're not allowed to park alongside the station. So we have our first house here. This is the mayor's house. Originally, this sat partially unfinished, but I finished it some time ago. So this is the only house that's not part of a neighborhood, and you're greeted by it as you enter the city. So in here, you know, we got TV there, bedrooms. You know, this is all decorated a little more efficiently and, you know, nicely inside. So we got a little loft up here in the garage for stuff. And look out over that. You know, this is after I became somewhat proficient with decorating. Stairs up to here, little large staircase. And it's pretty hard to decorate this nicely, so I try my best, and I think this came out somewhat good. Probably better than what I would do from earlier. Closets. You have to close these in very good and make sure the walls don't stick out. So the wall, sometimes I have to make the closet walls stick out, and that's just the ugly truth. But and then we got bedrooms across in this little hallway here. So you come across into here, and this little area, pool table, it's obviously large, but if I would have made it smaller, it wouldn't have looked good that way either, so I just made it larger. Bathroom in here. This is our kitchen area with a large window. So this is, since the mayor's rich, you know, he has this elegant setup in here. So you have a very large window up there, and you'll see that on the outside of the house as well. So we have our table there, and then our kitchen with the floor pattern. So that's that there, and there's a door here, which leads out to one of the side porches. There's multiple side porches. So that's the large window on the side there. Then there's our little grill patio. You'd think you have a pool, but you didn't. I just never added one. And a little side area there. So that's that house. It's kind of nice. And the African tree. I don't know why they chose to grow that, or why I chose to grow that, but it's there. Over here's the municipal building. This looks more like a prison than a municipal building. It wasn't designed very well. It's just the first, that house was the first building built here, and then the next was the municipal building. There wasn't even a road through here yet. That was like done way later, but I paved that through. Put all these street lights in. I didn't oscillate the street lights, you know, so like one was here and then the next one was on this side and is over here. I put them two together like that. So I'm gonna have to carry that pattern. So this is the municipal building. First building to feature a parking lot. They originally didn't have one, but we added that. First municipal building of Eps Park in here. So this features several jobs that would be in a municipal building. So we have the the restrooms in here. So it is nice inside, but it's a little less. We got the dumpsters back here, a little less nice on the outside. Men's restroom in there. Women's restroom is over there. Vending machine here, nothing in it. This is behind the desk counter here. Phone. And this takes you to the police station. There's usually a little police station in a municipal building. So a little interrogation room there. And then, a couple temporary cells to house prisoners temporarily before they're moved to the prison. Here. And then this was water management. So, I'm sure this shows like examples of bad water and stuff. I'm sure this stuff wouldn't be in a real water management. And this is Jack Long, water manager. Probably not the nicest name, but that's Jack Long in there. In here's another job. We have a Chinese woman, I believe, works here. Sanitation. Director of sanitation. Mrs. Yang, sanitation expert. Works on that. Used to have villagers in here and stuff, but those have been moved or despawned. So yeah, that's that. And then this is another door. There's a little break room in there. So the rest of the rooms or rest of the offices are in a spiral staircase through here. Yeah, through here. You get a little waiting room in here. Lots of lighting. This used to have a ladder going up through here, and this was not a very good setup, so we had the tax collector. So, yeah. This will take you to the tax collector, and it's still not a good setup, but it's you're kind of limited on what you can do here. That's the best you can make it. So this is the very first office I put in here. This is on that big tower part that we saw coming in. So that would be this part. So the tax collector's office in there, and as we go up in the offices, it'll be going up the tower. Windows weren't very aligned on the side that we looked at. That's just the way it is. Jim Weissenbauer, tax collector, or Jim Weissenberg, or whatever how you say that. He's got some decorations in here, and he's the tax collector. Go up here to the main staircase. That's not right there. I think we should probably have that covered up slightly. Just gonna do that. Cover that up. It's very easy to fall on these stairs, so but people are getting paid good to work here, so hopefully I'm not passing up the next office. Planning and zoning and public works. I think we missed an office. Yeah, Richard M. Spencer, planning, zoning, public works is here. So those are the different city management authorities there. Sewage department. So we have 3 people working for the sewage department there. Solicitor, so this is where you would get your solicitor's permit if you were going to go door to door selling stuff. Bill Woodwardo. This is his office there. Solicitor, and then the last office is the manager and assistant manager of the building, or of the association. So we have those 2 there. And this is that larger window. So we're quite high up here. And then there was still a little space left in the top of the building where it goes into a cone, but I just left that uninhabited because it was not quite big enough for anything to be put into there. So I just capped it off. So what I mean is put all those AC, HVAC units and stuff on there, and I just cap this off back over here. So we got HVAC units and a little chimney area. So that's that. Go down the road a little bit here. We have this forest patch that I added. Hunting is not allowed here. There's several warnings. No dumping. Nature walks only. You're not allowed to do anything other than that. This is a protected nature area in here. So we've got lots of trees. Some trees I designed myself, such as these netherite ones, but they look like tree bark. Several fallen logs everywhere. One of my favorite things to design in this city was this forest patch. Got very carried away with it, made it look good. Horses living in here. I planted them, put these in here. I built a couple trees, or I stacked some on top of each other, like, to make really tall ones. So I stacked some jungle trees on there. I put some of those new trees in. So yeah, such as those ones, it's a little unusual for them to be that tall, but it just adds some nice touch to it. Add several fallen logs and a little river stream that runs through the place. No dumping on this property. So that's that. So, got a little bit more time to discuss one more thing. This is the Big C department store. This was about the 3rd building, I believe, I built on here. This was going to be a house that I designed after a house in a horror game, but it was too big, so it was made into a department store. So we got several different clothing items here. We got men's suits here for business, and other clothes here. Women's clothing. Look for tickets in stores. Save up 30%. Things you would see in stores like this. Got track suits over there. Those over there. Shoes. Women's underwear and bras. Didn't have anything to put in there for that. Men's polo shirts. Probably could have put something on there for that. But these are fitting rooms up here. So these are men's fitting rooms. You can, choose to go in one of these. There's a mirror in there in the seat. One of the things you would see in fitting rooms. Then we got extra management counter back here. Sometimes you have those in department stores. And then this is the women's fitting rooms. Here. Got a couple of those. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. We should just have about one more part ahead of us here. And discover the rest of the city. Maybe one or maybe 2. So there is a lot of stuff in this world, and there will be more added probably. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. So, yeah. Please like, subscribe. It helps out the Bando Boy Variety channel. And stay tuned for more Minecraft World Series.